My nose is running. We're not stop. I guess I need to put my headphones on. That would be helpful. I can hear you now. Hello, beautiful. There we go. That's better. Your hair is crazy. That's okay. My nose won't stop running. I need to wash my hair, but I don't want to wash it because I need to color it. Okay, it's gonna get loud. I gotta blow.
Holy elephant.
Yeah, and I dropped my thing. So
I got a butt box today. Box.
you did. I haven't gotten a box
Yeah,
box in a long time.
I got antacids.
Acids are a good thing.
It's Maddie,
Maddie.
Maty apostrophe S, antacid and under digestion,
Okay.
indigestion relief. It's natural and drug free. Natural. It's
Natural.
probably made from apple cider because it's got an apple on it.
Yeah, and it probably has le coconut.
I don't know. I don't know.
The
Lay
put
nuts
this.
on the cocoa.
Huh?
I said
Yes.
lay nuts on the cocoa.
Yep. I have life water tranquility with ashwagandha tangerine and
Got
tangerine
apple
extract.
cider vinegar powder, something seed,
There's my
and guess what?
wave.
No nuts on the cocoa.
Oh,
Hello,
I think
Christine.
I think Christine would like this. This is smart water with smart water tranquility with ashwagandha and tangerine extract. It's really good.
It's got apple cider vinegar
Hello,
powder,
handsome.
can coriander seed powder, turmeric root powder, clove bud powder, and ginger root powder.
Ginger's really good for your tummy.
Excuse me,
Oh my goodness.
I am pig.
Really? Do you need to like gas me every time you come into the room?
It
That was
says
rude.
take 1 to 2 tablets with a meal. Really? See, that's why I
Uh
don't like this shit because you gotta eat before you freaking take the shit, and that's bull hockey.
Walmart, but Safeway had it too. So we only have two stores in this town, Walmart and Safeway. So
Oh, they got the syrup too. Syrup, syrup.
yeah, handsome. Where's my handsome? Are you so
Yeah, but it has
handsome?
no coconuts in it,
Cool.
and it's all natural.
I bet Freddy's would have it, Christine, because they sell smart water. It's brand new, so I got it in the where all the waters and the sodas and stuff are.
No,
Oh yeah,
no.
oh yeah.
But I got there's there's 4 pills in here. There's 4 pills in each one, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Oh,
4 things of them with 4 pills in each one. So there's it says take 2 to 3. So yeah.
God bless you. Goodness gracious.
Holy shite in a handbasket.
Yeah. Safeway and Freddy. Yeah, but Safeway had it for sure, so.
Here's my leftover makeup.
I like it. I think it came out really good. Which palette did you use?
The blow and smoke.
Ah, nice.
And I wore my black pants with the um the Sound of Silence on song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wore that.
Nice. One of my boxies came with my Natasha Denona palettes. So.
That the coral one?
No, I got that one.
Oh,
This
you
is.
got that funky blue one.
I ordered these,
Yeah.
but this one's for the giveaway. So. Jeremy's back. Where did he go?
I want mine.
Good night, Christine. Have a good night.
Now that you keep freaking showing the damn thing, I want it.
It's pretty. Yeah, this is the one I'm gonna put in the giveaway. I had one in the giveaway box and
Yeah,
had to buy it.
Yeah.
Had- Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so now there's one in the giveaway box again. So, and there's one for me. So, but this is so pretty.
I don't see how it's going to make a cohesive look, but okay.
Why do you have to use one palette?
No, you shouldn't be able to, but you shouldn't. You should be able to at least make a look out of one palette.
I could make a look out of that, no problem. No problem.
What color is that dark one? Is that a black?
No, it's like a navy blue.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was a black because it makes it look like a black.
It looks black when you any pictures or anything like that.
Exactly.
It looks
That's
black.
why I say it doesn't look like a cohesive palette.
Yeah, but no,
But
it's
now
a
that I
navy.
know that it's dark blue, okay, I can see. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. So.
I've got the biggest headache beside the Texas border.
Yeah, stress does that. But those are the ones that I ordered.
Hurts in my temples.
And then I don't think, can I use this? No, I can't use this. So this will go in there.
What's that?
This is Mellow Cosmetics lip gloss. $18. And it's in the shade Saint Tropez.
It's in the shade Pocayo.
Saint Tropez.
No, it's in the shade Pocayo because you
Yeah,
can't use it.
because I can't use it, but somebody else can. So, which sucks because I really like the Mellow Brow Gel, and it is a pretty color.
Me.
So, I don't want to open it because it's gonna go in there. So, but yeah, $18 for that.
$18.
$18. Love you long time. Might as well keep track, yeah. And then I got the Murad. This is my second box on my second. This is my other account. I have yet to get my actual account box. I have no idea where the hell it is.
I'm still waiting for my ice cream.
Everybody else has gotten theirs.
No, that's nice. That's all fine and dandy. I haven't.
Yeah, that's weird. But anyway, so I got this, the Murad Environmental Shield City Skin Overnight Detox Moisturizer.
Jess got hers.
$74.
Well, it better be worse. How come fluoride's so damn expensive?
Because it's a high end skincare.
I
It
don't
just,
trust none of that shit considering you can get it on pop up cheap as hell.
that's because it's like border. Do you watch My Not So Evil Stepmother?
I used to.
Okay, she just did a thing. The the Sol de Janeiro lip balm that came in Boxy a few months ago.
Yeah.
She got one in pop up in January. It came in February, obviously, because everybody's pop up shit comes late, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she put it away for a while because she didn't want to open it until she was ready to use it. She opened it a few weeks ago. She um, was putting it on her lips and noticed the Play Doh smell. She had just opened it to use it. So, and she is highly allergic to mold. And immediately started to have a reaction. So she got it off of her lips.
How long?
And
She got into, so she got it in February, March, April.
she opened it in April, basically, because it took a few weeks to do the
It
mold
couldn't hold
test.
it that fast.
Right, exactly. And so she did a mold test and it exploded with mold. There was actually mold on the lippy itself. It had white spots on it because she pulled it all the way out, rolled it all the way out, and it had the white spots on it. And so she did the mold test on it, and
Wow.
yeah. So, well, and then like I got, they kept sending out everybody that bought the best of life best life palettes, the Violet Voss best life palettes. They were moldy, I mean like majorly moldy and water damaged, and they kept sending them out to people and letting people buy them and then not giving them a full refund.
Yeah, that's one thing about Boxy I don't like is they are shady as hell.
Cuz like I bought the one of the two pallets from Pop Up, and they sent it to me and it came, oh my god, it was absolutely covered in mold. I mean, like one of the white shades was green. And
Wow.
the whole palette itself was starting to separate from water damage. And you could see where the water had come into the shadows. It had that, like when you get a water damage on your ceiling and it
Yeah,
gives
it's
that
got
wave.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same thing with this. And I hadn't really noticed it until
Then
Candy
why
said,
aren't more people kicking Boxy to the curb? I've had people ask me on like on influencer if what um about Boxy, and
mm-hmm.
I flat out told them the truth. I said Boxy is a hit and miss.
It is. I mean, it is worth
And
it is worth the
majority of it is
money.
a mess for me.
Right. It
I
is
said, if you
worth
like
the money for
skincare, you'll like
some
Boxy.
things. Well, and if you're starting your collection, if you're just starting out in makeup and skincare, you it is
But you
worth it.
got to be careful because they do not go by profile. You know, even though they
No.
say they go by your profile, you need to change your profile, blah blah blah.
Oh no, they don't go by your
Motherfucker,
profile.
don't tell me that.
No.
I get pissed every time they tell me that.
Oh, I know. Right, change your
Because
profile.
the longest
Why?
time
Because you're gonna actually pay attention.
I didn't use bronzer, but they kept sending me bronzer, and I would put on my profile no bronzer, but they kept sending me bronzers.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna use bronzer. Just oh. Mm-hmm.
That's why I canceled them, and they blame the issues on. They blame their mistakes or their fuck ups on you.
Oh yeah.
And that's bullshit. That is not good customer service.
No. I don't even know if I can use this. I haven't even looked.
Why do you take your glasses off to read?
Because I am borderline needing bifocals. But not enough.
These are bifocals.
Yeah, but not enough to need them. Does that make sense? So, as my eye doctor says, he says, just take your glasses off when you read. So I do. Because I can see up close just fine. I just can't see out there.
Without my glasses, see the small writing?
Yeah.
Without my glasses, even up close, I can't read that.
Yeah.
I can barely read this.
Yeah. See, if I.
And you can see how big that is.
Yeah.
The all natural. Without my glasses,
Okay. I can't read. I can't read my computer screen from here. And it's only about 2 feet away from me. So it's not very far distance away. But if I hold something up here and look at it through my glasses, I can't read it at all.
If I close, which eye am I closing? This eye. I can somewhat read it.
Yeah.
If I close this one,
yeah,
I can't read any of that all natural word.
Yeah. And I can use it.
Intentionally craft each formula using Mother Nature's gift for a safe relief.
And then I got the lavish brushes. Ooh, we have a Joe. Hello, Joe.
Those are okay brushes. They're not worth what they're saying that they're worth.
$30 for these?
Exactly.
Wow.
I mean, they are nice brushes. Don't get me wrong, but they're just.
I didn't. They feel nice though.
Yeah, like I said, they're nice brushes, but not worth no damn $30.
No.
How many are there?
5.
5.
Well, that's really only $6 a piece.
There's a James down there making faces.
I was waiting and you weren't looking and I was stuck there.
Oh shit, poop. Oh, James.
Hello.
Beautiful.
It's gig.
You got it in? Heck yeah.
Yeah, I had one thing I can't wear because I was washing my hair this morning. I took a shower this morning, and
good for you, you bathed. Bravo.
Because I ripped them suckers out.
Oh,
I ripped them right out of my damn ears.
Shelly, when I used to have 2 piercings in one nostril, and I was cleaning my face with a loofah once and forgot I had the piercings in there.
You can stop right now.
I didn't just have normal piercings though. I had what was called bones. So the bone jewelry for the nose is basically a straight rod with 2 metal balls on it, and the metal ball basically holds it in place. And I had both pull out at the same time.
Yeah, mama.
Do you know how many balls I've swallowed from my barbell?
Oh,
probably many.
I'm glad you finished what you were saying.
I knew where she was going. You were going dirty.
I didn't know where you were going.
I've had blue balls too.
Mm?
And pink ones, and green ones, and sparkly ones.
Fluffy balls. Some fluff of those.
I have
classic spiky balls.
I always wanted to get with the guy that had a tongue ring and they had that vibrating one.
I have one of those.
Heck yeah, fun times. But no,
But I have one of those for my husband. And you don't have to have a tongue ring for those. They just are like rubber bands that go on your mouth
see,
or on
that's
your
no
tongue.
fun. I like the ones that are actually like a piercing, where the actual piercing itself is the part that
Yes,
vibrates.
that's what it is.
Well, no, this sits in the same spot, so it works just as great.
I know, but it's no fun. I want the actual
The
piercing.
piercing itself.
I know, but he's a chicken and won't get his tongue pierced, so it's a compromise. Okay, it's what you do when you. It's what you do when you're married. All right.
Uh,
And then I got the cab.
Oh, we can collaborate.
Yep, we can collaborate.
We can collaborate. You got it too? We can
This-
collaborate with Joe.
This reminds me so much of the Huda Dawn
Yes,
to Dusk,
it does.
Dawn to Dusk, Dusk to Dawn, whatever it is.
I don't know. Is that the one we? Which one did we get in IPSX? Joe,
I got it.
not this one, but the one.
I don't remember.
Here, I have a dupe of it. Okay,
No,
here's the.
Skip.
This is the stoop
I
for the
still-
Huda.
I'm pooping.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. He's souping.
Mm-hmm.
That one's the dupe and that one's not. Like you can see which one I'm pointing to.
Right. Well, this one's the Huda dupe.
Yeah, I know.
So, but they are so similar.
Yeah. This is my I will.
She had to fluff her blanket.
Today away.
Hi, Lola.
What?
This is my look I did,
Oh, I love it.
but
Hey, Lorna.
after I wanted to sleep the rest of the day away. I wanted to wake up tomorrow, but technically I did wake up tomorrow.
You did. You probably got tired of your phone going off with me going, "Oh, what are you doing?"
No, I just needed to go lay down. I wanted to forget.
$201 is what it's supposedly worth.
Yeah.
With
Are you
two
gonna use that
products,
spray stuff?
huh?
Are you going to use that spray stuff, or can you use that spray stuff?
I can use it.
Are you going to use it? Probably not.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't usually use this kind of stuff because it actually like fries my hair.
So, I was going to say, don't it leaves a cruddy critter stain on your hair?
Yeah. Okay, I want you to look at something. I don't know if you can see this, but I guarantee you money. This did not happen in shipping. Can you see it?
Sketch.
Got dents in it.
Yeah, mine had dents in it.
Like 2 dents.
Oh, mine. I know it when it fell. It come here, come here, come here, come here.
Yeah,
You've watched
Lorna.
Bill Cosby himself too many times.
Yes, mine's got a dent right there.
Yeah, so
Right there.
I'm kind of leery on using it.
But what
Clint
I don't
needs to stop
understand, I thought
coughing.
you're trying to get rid of aerosol can, and this is an aerosol can.
Empty it. Or if, and this one doesn't have it, you just empty it. It's a waste of product, but you just empty it.
I'm doing the best I can right now. Really
She
don't
doesn't
wanna-
want to talk about it.
No, I want to forget about today. And maybe one day, maybe soon, maybe not. I don't know. I will talk about what happened.
Joe, look what else came.
I did end up. I'm just.
Yay.
I'll say this, and that's all it's going to be said. I did end up going to the funeral home I couldn't look at him. Um, but and I didn't go to the gravesite, but I did go to the funeral home. I didn't have the gas to go out to the. I wanted to go to the gravesite, but I didn't have the gas to get out there because it was way the hell up in Holly. And I didn't have the gas to get out there, and I gotta,
Yeah, you got to get around town.
gas to get around here the rest of the month. So
I got my Dollar Tea Club too.
Your what?
My Dollar Tea Club.
Dollar Tea Club.
Dollar Tea Club. Cause shit's the bomb.
I might have to go make some more coffee. So
Okay, this is summer pie, and it has elderberries, currants, hibiscus petals.
hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
They
That's
got
this one.
They got biscuits that are high.
Yep, I have one on my shoulder.
I gave my son the chocolate chip cookies my neighbor gave me.
Ooh.
I told him, I said, be careful with them kids. These are stronger than the ones that I had.
These are stronger than the average bear.
And they're also dangerous because you can't taste any of the.
You can't taste it, yeah, which means they're good.
It has it in there.
Yeah, which means they're good. And then this one is blueberry blast, which is green tea, apple pieces, blueberries, calendula, cornflower, and sunflower petals.
Well, David,
this one would be good iced.
He'll usually grow like 6 to 7 plants sometimes, and he'll take at least 2 of them and just turn it into can of butter.
Yeah, that's the way to do it because it lasts longer for one thing.
And the dude's, when I told him where it came from, his eyes became saucers. Because he was like, are you serious?
Are you serious one?
So he knows that it's definitely some good shit.
Good shit, man.
Good job, man. But I wore this lipstick today. I figured black and red. I got the earrings in. They went in pretty easy. The holes that are, I gotta get some earrings, but I'm gonna have to order some because, the reason why these next ones hurt is because
Look at the name of this tea.
they're not real cream of Earl. We don't want Earl cream. Step away from Earl's cream.
It's a classic Earl Grey with a delicious, mellowed, creamy taste.
That Dreamline jewelry they've got some really nice.
Are you gonna do that?
That's where I got these.
No, that thing.
I ordered like $45 worth of stuff, and I got this ring and a necklace. So I was able to get these earrings for free.
Oh. No, I meant that one that sent you the thing that wants you to do the PR thingy.
The lockbox?
No. The jewelry thing.
No. That's too expensive.
But if it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd have to pay for shipping, and I think. Plus, I know.
What are you doing, James?
I'm pooping.
He said he's pooping.
Then put it on mute, dude.
Yeah, but
I don't need to. I don't need to because it just slides right out. So no muting necessary. No effort is made. It just goes whoop.
He's not pooping because he's in his bed.
Uh-huh.
We also already know that I poop in the bed because the poop makes a nice warm blanket, Shelley. We've had this discussion many a times.
Yes, I know. But I know Dreamland Jewelry is not going to turn me green,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know about that other stuff. Just because it's expensive shit doesn't mean it's not going to turn you green.
Right.
True. Okay, if you guys are, I have to do. We
'Cause
are
I,
we are
I
now turning the makeup zone into pet toy hospital.
Pet Toy Hospital.
Pet toy hospital.
Pet toy.
She's on her bed over here pouting because I have her sloth.
What would you do to it?
She ripped the arm off. Almost completely.
Uh-oh.
Wow, I guess you did.
She got too aggressive.
I need to cut my arm
I
off.
seen a thing on one of the cell sites. They had 4 sewing machines. They must have been some crappy, or they didn't work. One of the two, because they wanted $25 a piece or 75 for all 4. I want a sewing machine so bad. Where would I put it, you ask? I don't know.
I got mine.
Get rid of my dining room table.
I got mine at
Although,
Costco. Did I get it at
that
Costco?
dining room
Yeah.
table, my dining room table, is the dining room table my ex-in-laws had when I met them.
Oh wow, that's cool. What a
And
jacked
I
up.
was 15 when I met them, and I don't know how long they had it before that.
That's
But
cool. So it's kind of like a
wanna sand
family
it
heirloom.
I want to sand it down. Well, when I met them, they had these dark chocolate bookcases, and I told her, I said, I want those bookcases. Guess what? I
You got
have
the
those.
table. Oh, nice. I was like, you got the
What?
table instead.
What you looking at?
What
I
are you
think I got a
doing?
bug bite. Got an owie.
Owie.
No
I
good.
know. I got a boo boo. I don't know what it is. I think it's some kind of a cyst or something.
I think I just got a mosquito bite.
I don't know what that was, but there's
I
some
think
kind of a shine on my.
Did you put highlighter on your elbow? You put highlighter on your elbow,
No,
didn't
it was my mom.
you? Oh.
But there, see it right there? It's like
Yeah.
a bump, and
Yeah.
every once in a while it'll get the icky in there, and I'll squeeze it, and it comes out, but it never goes away. I'm trying to find somebody to lance it for me.
It's a cyst, and you have to actually get the pocket.
I know that's why I wanted somebody to lance it for me, and nobody will lance it because I can't do it.
The sack. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I know, and I don't want to go to the doctors to have it done.
You have to.
I don't stop telling me what to do. You are not my father. Oh, yahoo! Oh, I did not say that.
All the way to the elbow.
No, I'm not Grand Canyon. No Grand Canyon.
Ow! That's what I get for not paying attention. Stab myself in the cuticle.
I found my charger.
Oh, cool. It looks like a person. Kind of. Go.
They can charge that kind of fun, or that kind of.
We're not making this pretty. It's just a hospital fix. It don't matter. She'll tear it up again. But she's pouting and not looking at me because I stole her toy.
Uh-oh.
Well, tell her to stop chewing on it, and you won't have to steal it.
Oh no, she doesn't chew. She pig dogs.
What?
She pig dogs. You don't know what pig dogging is?
Apparently not.
It's when they go like this.
Oh,
Really, really fast.
yeah.
Look at Joe. Yeah, I said, "Oh yeah, I know that." No, you didn't.
I didn't know it was called that, but I know
I've never heard of it.
I never heard of it.
Pig dogging. Weird ass people.
It's not weird ass people. That's what
weird.
it's called. That's what it's called.
I got a weird ass. Oh.
I feel sorry for Zach then.
He don't need to feel. Or be sorry.
He doesn't mind.
I would just say so if he's still with him. So
Poor bastard.
Who's Candace?
huh?
Do you know Karma Cam 69?
No, it's probably one of those stupid things that's like Candy's dick fit in your mouth
know
or
that
something
person?
like that.
I know a Candace, but I
No, do you know that Karma Cam?
no.
Yeah, it most likely is one of those troll things where it's like a
Probably.
wordplay where it's like Candy's dick fit in your mouth or some shit like that.
Probably.
They don't.
So funny.
I know a Candace, but it's not spelled that way. And if anybody was coming to tell me that, they sure as hell wouldn't do it on here.
Bitch around.
Huh?
Lorna said she brings that bitch around.
Yep. Lorna's on it.
Fight, Candace. Candace is a bitch. Stupid Candace.
And my new hairstyle. How you like
You look
it?
fabulous.
Wow.
I know.
You're stuck. I think Honey Bear went to bed without us.
Fight. Where my eyebrows? I took them off. They went.
Why?
I was apparently the person stood there and like, bro, where are your eyebrows? They went bye bye. They went bye bye. Up your ass, Lorna. Oh no.
Oh, Lorna's feisty tonight.
He's sassy tonight. I love a sassy Lorna.
She's a sassy pants.
I don't like when anybody starts coming in talking about death like that when it's not legit, you know? That's
Well, anybody who would be notifying me of the Candace that I know, that would anyway,
yeah.
they would not be doing it on my YouTube channel, and that's not how her name is spelled, and most likely they wouldn't be notifying me at all. So oh, I need a symbol.
Allah.
We are in the pet hospital. Everybody be quiet. Shh. I'm kidding. I can't believe how bad she's pouting over there. It's so funny.
I was almost asleep and Lucky jumped in my lap and he weighed too much and he woke me right up.
How much does he weigh?
He was 23 pounds, but he's lost some weight.
Yeah.
Probably about 20.
That's not
Ish.
so bad.
Well, it's not great for a cat.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. Growing up, I had a cat, my cat Hamlet. He weighed 25 pounds. But he was half and half. He was half domestic long hair and half Maine Coon.
Well, I will
So.
say this. The vet said that Lucky's pretty much all muscle, even though he's older.
Yeah.
And he's not sure what kind of cat he was bred with because he's actually a big cat that he's not as worried about his weight as he usually would be.
Right.
So I don't know what that means, but I guess a jaguar got with a domesticated cat or something. I don't know.
Well, it could have been bred with a Maine Coon, or he could be a part bobcat, or
Yeah. Now Annabelle, when she was still with us, she was half Mancoon, but all she got was the hair. She was teeny tiny and hair everywhere.
Yeah, they do make a mess. Our last cats, we had a Russian blue, and then we
I
had
love Russian blues.
a Norwegian forest cat. And you want to talk about big and fluffy, the Norwegian forest cat. Oh my god, they're worse than a domestic long hair or Maine Coon, I think. So much floof. And now we have two big, huge floof monsters. So
the flu.
we could vacuum 20 times a day and it wouldn't matter.
Oh,
Especially,
girl. We have
especially,
4 cats. I understand. Well,
especially this
5,
time of
but
year.
4 inside.
They're literally ejecting the hair out of their skin. It comes out in poofs. And you can see it and just pull it out in an ejection. It's bonkers. I'm halfway done, Bub. She had to come and sit by my foot now. And she's staring at me like, Mom, he's 8. You should see her when I put them in the washing machine. She sits
I see the Karma bitch came back.
She sits in front of the
I
washing
must have hit the
machine.
wrong button. I thought I hit the bye-bye button, but I just hit the
timeout button.
Yeah.
I got a stupid question.
There are no such things.
Oh, this is. Because I haven't made them in like forever in a goddamn day. How many sticks of butter do you put in when you're making the Rice Krispie treats?
It's a half a cup of butter, so it's 2 sticks.
How many cups of Rice Krispies? But I'm not using Rice Krispies.
I think it's like 3. Maybe more. I don't know. You can Google the recipe.
Well, I've got Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, yum.
I'm gonna make Cocoa Pebble treats.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. I love Cocoa Pebbles.
I have only ever made Rice Krispie treats one time.
They are my life. I don't like Rice Krispie treats.
Andy's favorite thing is Rice Krispie treats, but it was him and his mom thing. It wasn't a me thing. That was between him and his mom. But
I don't like regular Rice Krispie treats. I think they're disgusting.
But his mom has not been around for a few years, so I made them for him not that long ago. So, and he said I actually made them correctly.
The original recipe says 3 tablespoons butter, 1 package of the Jet Puff marshmallow, whatever that is, and 6 cups Rice Krispie treats or Rice Krispie cereal.
3 tablespoons.
That might actually be right. Yeah, because I think I was amazed. It was like magic. I was like, this is never going to mix.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go by yours because that would be Butter City.
Yeah.
It would have been good. What am I thinking of?
Half a cup. What are you talking about?
No, caramel. Caramel is half a cup.
Half a cup is 1 stick.
No, it's not. That's a quarter of a cup. Anyway, it's caramel that I was thinking of is half a cup.
Damn, I'm glad I didn't go by your recipe.
I told you I'd only made it once. I've made caramel thousands of times.
Puppy, whatever. That's a brand of marshmallows, and they're talking about the big ones.
Marshmallow.
I got the Kroger brand, so hopefully they'll be good enough.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Fine, it doesn't matter what kind of stuff you use.
Yeah, my mom uses all generic on hers.
Yeah.
It does when you make certain things, like when you make the easy cheesy potatoes that I make.
Yeah.
Don't use it's like cholesterol on a platter. It's freaking it's awesome.
Isn't that delicious?
You take a bag of Ore-Ida hash browns. You have to use the Ore-Ida because if you use a generic,
there is something about Ore-Ida potatoes.
But if you use the generic, they're too mushy.
Ow.
Why do I laugh at people with pain? What the hell?
Sicko.
No, I agree with you. Ore-Ida potatoes, Ore-Ida hash browns. That's no. Okay, hash brown patties you can buy generic, but nothing else hash browns. It all has to be Ore-Ida.
But anyways, use 1 bag of those, a thing of sour cream, not the short one, the next size up.
Daisy or Tillman.
Don't matter. A can of mushroom soup and 1 stick of butter melted. You mix it all together.
We should do a cooking collab.
Throw it in the oven. Oh, and you got to get a bag of cheese. Whatever kind of cheese you like.
We should do a cooking collab.
I'm telling you.
That would be fun.
But no matter what you do, so don't bother. No matter what you do, unless you put one of those, even that no stick, aluminum foil, that shit is bullshit.
That's no shit. No, you got to get Reynolds.
It still sticks.
No, I'm talking good old fashioned, just Reynolds aluminum foil.
Anyways, I've used parchment paper in the damn thing, but no matter what you do, it's going to stick to your pan or whatever. No, you would think with all the butter and the cheese oil or whatever, it wouldn't stick. Oh yes, it sticks.
It sticks because of the cheese. Cheese sticks to everything, but that's what makes it so good.
Oh, but it is so good. Oh my god. And when you're making cheesecake, only use Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yeah, I agree with that. The other stuff doesn't cream up right.
It doesn't taste right.
Well, not only that, but it doesn't cream up right. Son bitch! Who's beeping?
I just had to make some more coffee.
Oh.
And I got my favorite pumpkin tart.
Tart.
They changed the chocolate Pop-Tarts. Used to be really good. And now they're funky tasting.
They taste artificial. They're disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
My mom buys them. She's like, here, taste this. Does this taste wrong? Yes, Mom. Stop buying them. They're garbage.
My favorite one, well, I
She buys
used to like the
s'mores
toaster
one.
strudels, but they got rid of the one that I liked.
My favorite was the strawberry cream.
I like the blueberry cream cheese one.
Yeah,
And they
that
got
was the
rid of
good
it.
one.
The only one they have now is the damn strawberry cream cheese, and it's like, bleh.
They changed the flavor of the strawberry cream cheese one. It used to be really, really good. Now it's gross.
You can't even find the plain apple one.
Yeah, I agree.
That was the one I
had
had
a
the first.
blackberry one for a while. At least over here they did. And it was good.
But yeah, that was the first one I ever had was the apple one.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor come over, and she was like, "Try this! Oh my god, you gotta try this!" I tried it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that is heaven."
Yep.
But I make the easy cheesies for the easy cheesy potatoes for Christmas.
Those sound really good.
Mm-hmm.
Andy made me mashed potatoes last night for dinner because I had a stomachache. Oh my god, I will not be eating mashed potatoes anymore.
Why?
Because I don't think anything yet has made my blood sugar rise that fast.
Really?
Yeah. It was 300 within 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
Holy shit!
Yeah. And then it crashed in the middle of the night. Both of our alarms were going off and everything. It was really bad, which was really bad because he actually took medicine to sleep. So he was like, okay, he's trying to get up and get me a juice because I can't walk when my blood sugar's that low. It was like 40 something. And he's like, I can't get your juice. And he's like trying to get up and get the juice. He's falling into the wall, into the bed and shit. I'm like, okay, this is great. Hopefully it doesn't go any lower and he has to call 911 because I'll be fucked. Well, luckily it started going back up, but it was pretty bad. Koda, it's almost fixed. Come here, bub.
No.
She's like, fuck
Koda. Oh, she left. She's like, I can't watch this. She's like, I gone. I can't do
my
it.
baby's in the ER.
Uh-huh. She's like, I can't do it. It's traumatizing. But yet she rips the eyeballs out of her fucking toys. The first thing, like that's the first thing she does when she gets them.
They're watching us, mother.
She can't handle it,
The eyes, they burn.
right? Koda, come here, baby. It's all done. Come here, Koda. Koda.
She's like, fuck you! You traumatized my baby.
It's all done. It's all done. Yeah. It's so better. It's so better. Yeah. Here, go. Do you want him? Oh, no. Now you're going to leave? Where you going? Yeah.
She has abandoned her child at the hospital.
She has. Hi, handsome. Hi. I tossed him on her bed in here, and she's like, whatever. She's like, I'm going to go stand behind the computer.
I'm going to go bump the computer.
What are you guys doing back there? Hey. You don't need to be back there. Hey, stop bumping things. Stop bunking things. Thank you. Stop bunking things. So I have to change my Dexcom tonight. So I have these patches, these things, right?
Yeah.
That I put around it to hold it in place. So
Yes.
I need to pick a new one.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Demi.
Hey, Tammy.
Get your toy, baby girl. I have just plain old clear. Or
Wow, that last piece of Pop-Tart went down rough.
that's never good. It's a kitty.
Yeah, it freaking
I need to
went
order
down
more.
sideways. It's like, hey.
I thought I ordered more of these, but apparently I didn't. Anyway, or I have these two.
I've done good. I've ate a Pop-Tart.
Oh, I love the paws.
I like to pause.
Okay.
Pause. Pause.
What does everybody else say?
Pause.
Flowers.
Okay, so that's two.
James said the flowers because he wants to be different. I like them both, but I love
flowers.
I know you do.
Why can't I just like flowers
Okay,
instead of me not having to be
Tammy,
different?
what do
You
you
can
guys
have
say?
The fuck?
Tammy and Lorna. Pause, Lorna.
Lorna
3
says
paws.
pause. 3 paws, 1 flower. So I guess that does it. So, and then
Flowers.
I have clear for the rest of them. I need to order
changed
more.
mine. Flowers.
I have this to go on my Dexcom too, so it would completely match. It'd be one cohesive.
I had to change mine because I didn't want my buddy to feel lonely.
Okay.
Tammy said let her in.
Oh, she's
not crying.
There you are.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm like sitting in the corner. I'm like, I'm here.
I can never see nothing down there, so don't take it personal.
I was like,
I didn't even see the backstage.
James will be down there making funny faces, and he'll be like,
"Hello, Buggy."
Hi, Buggy.
Wait. She's on the cutouts I did for my Cricut for this morning's live. I stuck all the center parts I didn't use on my laptop, so she's picking them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what every time I get.
Oh, she's showing.
Oh, pretty.
So we got her a communication book. I had to make some extras because there's extras, but the first one looked like it had a penis, so my husband made me redo it. But I love these things. Look, they're like
outside play.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh,
it lets her talk to me without talking. So
yeah,
this seems to be working good.
Why did it look like it had a penis?
Because I put this sucker part, the part you suck in your mouth. I put it so it looks I put it so it looks like that.
Okay. All right, I got it now.
And he's like, "You're going to redo that, right?" Yeah, kitty cat. Hi, James. Hi, Joe. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Jen.
Hello.
I'm so sorry. I didn't
Hello.
So you like your hangers?
Oh, I do. I do. It makes it nice because I got this island now.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my thread hanging off of it because I was using it in my sewing room, but I can hook one right on my cart. So, if I'm going to wear it, I can pick out my wig, hang it on my cart, and then go for it when I'm ready.
Yeah, that's why I can put it on my table and do the same thing.
Yeah. This is my newest one. I really like this one.
I love it.
Very
told you, man. That's my favorite.
I have to. I'm kind of partial to the black and blue one.
Oh, I like that one too. I like them all. I mean, each one invokes.
I'm kind of partial to the black and blue because that's my 2 favorite colors. So.
Yeah. Well, I found my ship came today.
Yeah. Get your toy or move it.
So
it looks like hair dye. That don't look like jet.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm debating on whether doing blue and green or just keeping it green.
Blue and green would be gorgeous. Are you going to do like the top green and then the bottom blue or the opposite? Okay.
There she goes. Buggy must have hit a button.
Buggy must have said, you're done.
Yep. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, bitch.
So we're going to do my hair. All 5 of these colors. All the way around.
Magical.
So I'm excited. And then Andy will have and he'll have this in his hair, and then he'll have this in his hair. I'm gonna do the underside of his hair this color, and the top.
And this color is what color?
I tell you, okay. The underside is gonna be this color,
which is
the green.
Yeah, it's a greeny, kind of a darky green. Did she hit a button?
No, we're having internet problems in the park, and it was just priceless. She's getting down as it goes boop. But I saw Pinterest, and I was thinking of doing like every other, like pull out strands like this, and do
okay,
this blue, and then pull another strand and do that green. So there's like a nice mixture of it.
Oh, that would be cool.
I was just telling him that mine's gonna be 5 different colors.
Oh yeah, I don't have that much patience.
Oh,
Andy's doing mine, so it's gonna be this purple color. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
This purple color, this green color, and then this tealy color, and down to the pink, and it'll go. We'll alternate them all the way
you're
around.
Only eliminating the green.
No, the green's in there because this is a green. Well, this is a tealy color. This is a darker blue. This is kind of a greeny, bluish green color.
Teal.
And yeah, and then the dark.
So you got 2 teals.
And then the dark. Yeah, but they're different.
They're different, but they're the same.
The only thing I hate is I'm going between 2 brands. I probably should have just picked up a blue brand from Manic Panic, but I didn't.
Don't go with blue from Manic Panic ever.
Well, see, that I have blue, but it's the blue I used before.
I thought you didn't like Manic Panic. Or is it? No, that's that.
I don't like Manic Panic.
I was going to say, because there's a blue that you said you didn't like. It didn't take that well.
Oh, that was what the hell was that? That was Arctic Fox. I used Arctic
Yes, that was okay. All right. I knew there
so
was.
I don't like Punky. Punky is like worthless. Bug's hair, I washed it one time, and the pastel color it was out.
I haven't even washed I washed my hair one time with the Arctic Fox, and this is what has happened.
It's completely
gone.
Gone.
Yeah, I tried Arctic Fox for a while, but it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, it was gone
used
before
Lime
I put it
crime,
in.
and it didn't do shit on my hair. But
that's Lunar Tide, so I'm gonna try it instead.
Well,
it didn't even cover up my grays, and that shit that you get at Walmart. What's it called? Splat will cover up the grays.
Well, I got all my shit at Walmart. Well, I got that off of it, but I got like this at Walmart.
What's that? Yeah.
It's a bleach.
Yeah.
Bleach kit.
Because I'm out. If I'm going to do it, I'm doing it full bore. I'm going to go with the blonde. Then I'm going to go in when, yeah.
But yeah, I did the, because my hair is already blue.
You okay?
I mean,
she tripped over her duck.
The only thing it did do is make it a little bit darker, but it did not cover up my grays at all, and that splat covers it up like nobody's business.
Grays are hard. They're resistant.
Yeah, you would think so, but that splat will cover it up. I don't know why, but it does. I was shocked, especially that last one that I did. The last time I dyed my hair is when I did the black and blue. When I went to the black and blue.
James, I was ready to say, Jesus Christ, don't move, but there's something behind you. I see the shadow. It was your hand. His arm was moving.
It's okay.
Oh my God, we're going to see something bad.
It's okay. There's a spider that lives somewhere in this room. It makes its appearance every so often, so you could actually see that one day.
No,
as long as it's not one of them big ass ones that's as big as the side of your house.
Oh, it is one of those big ass ones that says hello every so often. It's named Marie.
I've seen it on my news feed, James. Some woman in Australia was freaking flying down the expressway doing 60 miles an hour, and she about died because guess what came out from? I don't know where the hell it came out, but it was one of those big ass freaking plate-sized freaking spiders.
That's Australia for you.
Yeah, it was in Queensland.
Yeah, Queensland always has.
Yeah,
the
it was one of them big spiders. Cammy.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. You guys have
No.
Gila monsters.
Look at that. Wash your hands like the directions say. But I don't know if you can tell, but it did do really good. I mean, I am brown. I still look white,
Well,
but I'm
that's
brown.
good.
But my
I
hands look
can't use-
fabulous. Look at that.
Oh,
Right?
I know.
Yeah.
Especially where right there, you got little. It looks like you got tan on your. Looks like calluses or whatever.
Heck yeah.
It's really
Oh, look
dark
at the
right there.
knuckles. Look
Didn't
at
you
the
use a
look at the
glove?
tan on the knuckles.
Wow, girl. Hand sanitizer.
No, I tried. I even did dial with a brush.
Okay, do you have any Gojo?
Do you have any that
Gojo. Okay, go ask your husband what Gojo is.
Mike, let's go, Joe. Hand cleaner.
It's for mechanics, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's for mechanics,
Will
yes.
you bring me home some hand cleaner tomorrow?
I have some in the car. I got fast orange.
Can I borrow it?
See, I told you.
Want to know why?
I want my hands to not be tan.
Oh, okay.
Joe.
He said,
When she said, "Do you have any Gojo?" And I was like, "Why are you telling Joe to go?" That just tells you where my brain is.
my
No.
husband says to me last night, he saw the wig and he's like, 10 seconds. He's like, ooh, I like that. Is that a new wig? I was like, yeah. So later on that night, I decided I'm going to self-tan. Well, you have to be naked. You know what I mean? So I'm naked and I'm air dry and I'm feeling my vibe, you know. I put on this robe and he goes, do you have other plans for tonight for us?
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
I said, no, I just self-tanned.
He's wanting some brown chicken, brown cow.
Yep.
I was crying.
Andy likes my wigs too because they're really, really long, and he loved it when my hair was really long. And so, yeah, I'm like, no.
Well,
baby,
I got
nah.
my second box.
Oh, I did
Box.
too. It's a shitty one.
Yeah, mine sucks too.
What's yours?
Antacid.
Oh, I wouldn't mind the antacid. My hair was so damn dry. It was like pathetic. That the Maui stuff.
Yeah.
First of all, the box, it leaked all over in the box. It was like a soggy mess. And you know, yeah. It wasn't
Yeah, I
good.
seen your hair this morning. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. It literally looked like I just bleached it. That's how dry and brittle it was.
It was dry.
Okay, that's like I ordered. You know how you can get the customizable shampoo and conditioner?
Yeah,
stuff?
that
Okay.
shit's so
Okay, I ordered one, not the one that you always see, the Function of Beauty or whatever, that you can get your name and shit on it. No, it's another one that comes in a black and white bottle. I don't even remember what it is. It's in my bathroom. Oh my God. Talk about crap. My hair started falling out worse. And hello, I am going bald as it is. I don't need help with that. And then it turned into straw. And I mean, this is supposed to be customized shampoo for my hair needs and supposed to help my hair and all this stuff. I paid like $60 for this shampoo and conditioner. And I'm like, no.
I use shampoo and conditioner I got in my either boxy or whatever. That stuff is crappy.
Which one?
Smells, first of all, it smells like grandma. It smells like grandma. You know how grandma smells. Okay. But it smells like grandma when she farted. So it smells florally farty.
I guess
Love that.
Thank you. They said they were my hands.
Gojo.
Yep.
He's yelling Gojo.
Jojo, fast orange.
Go, Joe. No,
Yep.
don't tell Joe to go. Stop telling Joe to go.
I got a big old thing of it in the back of my sink. So
Joe, I got your back. I got your back.
Thanks,
You go,
Nina.
I go.
I thought she said dojo like karate at first.
I know. Well, the first time she said it, I thought,
I allow for her accent. You know what I mean? So before she asks me something, I let it resonate what she said
"Hey."
first.
I know I have a
love
funky
it.
accent. It's from growing up in the Northwest without an accent and then moving to Mississippi. Yeah, smash
that
those
doesn't
two
mess with
together, right? Yeah.
But you do, you'll ask me a question, and I sit there and I wait a minute to repeat what you said just to make sure I heard it right. Because sometimes I'm like,
Well, and it
"That's a little
doesn't help
ballsy."
that I tend to talk fast, and I try not to. So,
Oh, there goes Sally.
yep, she dumped out the window.
Bye, Felicia.
Precious, don't you dare open that door again.
Sell you.
I would have tried that Opulex. It's like expensive as all shit, but
Yeah.
everybody loves it.
Oilyplex.
Yeah,
Oilyplex.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I've thought about getting it too because my hair is just shot.
The only thing I understand about Olaplex is the actual beneficial, ultra beneficial parts of that system you can't purchase unless you're a professional hairdresser. So there's no point getting into the system because you can't buy the actual parts of the Olaplex system that are the beneficial parts truly for you.
I got my license number.
Well, then you should be able to get it then, but you'd have to buy it from an actual
Probably
cosmetology
Mal
depot, not
or
actually.
something like that.
Because I think it's the
Cosmoproof or something.
because I believe it's one of the parts of the Olaplex line. It's two of the parts.
3.
Yeah, 2 of the parts you have to have a full-on license to access and purchase. You just can't purchase it as a single product without a license.
You know, I wish it was as dark as my hand.
You can get the bonding oil and stuff like that, which is the most beneficial thing.
Yeah. Well, I use
You can
my
get that at Sephora.
go-tos. My go-tos are Redken and Biolage. They're my go-tos.
Yeah,
Redken. I love Redken.
They're
used to
expensive
use-
as shit, but I love them.
I used to use Redken all the time, but now I use Matrix. So
Oh, Matrix is good. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you see Lorna said my mama uses Celluplex from Walgreens? It's helped her hair.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've never heard of that.
I've tried so much stuff for my hair. It's my medication, and then you add my autoimmune diseases on top of it, and it's just I'm fucked.
I remember my mom would have customers come in, and they'd be like, "I don't want you using that shampoo or that whatever on me because my hair's just falling out even more." Mom said, "What medications are you on?" You know what I mean? And then she had a list that she had memorized in her head of what causes hair loss. And she's like, "It's your medication. If you don't want hair loss, you need to talk to your physician." But it's amazing what medications will mess hardcore with you. When my timer goes off, I have to go though because I'm making homemade pizza. I just got the dough and everything done up. And ooh. My husband's that way. He uses the 88 cents Suave.
Suave is better than White Rain. I use White Rain to clean my shower. That shit will
do whatever's up.
anything off of the walls.
VO5? Yeah, VO5 is the 89-cent one.
You want to clean your driveway, use Prel.
Oh, if you want to strip your hair of all color, use Prel. You want it to be straight after getting a perm, use Prel. Prel is like the go-to for what you do to your hair you don't want.
I remember when I was in beauty school, my one of my instructors used to talk about perming people's hairs. Well, I can talk. Perming people's hair with baby shampoo, Johnson's baby shampoo.
My lord.
Yeah,
I don't know. I use that on my daughter. Don't tell it to me no horror stories right now because
she said she tried it recently, or not recently, obviously, because it's been several years since I was in school, but a few years back, and it didn't work. So they obviously changed the formula.
Do you know that you should use, if you're losing your hair, you should use baby shampoo on your hair because it promotes hair growth. That's why you always use it on babies, is to get their hair follicles stimulated and going.
I've thought about using it on mine, but it strips the color out of your hair. Like
Yeah.
like if you want to strip the color out of your hair in about 2 seconds, use Dawn dish soap.
Oh, that gets everything out, man.
Right? And that'll just strip.
Every shampoo that Jason uses is for dandruff, and every one stripped the hair color out of my hair.
You need
Yeah.
phosphate free, this free, you know what I mean? You literally can have nothing in there, but it's gonna look good. Well, the one is this the shampoo? I don't know. I was reading about one shampoo and it. Oh no, this is Manic Panic shampoo. It says it does. They're not Manic. It's the coloring deposit, the pigment depositing shampoo. I forget what the name of it is on Amazon. Anyways, it doesn't lather because any shampoo that lathers is stripping your hair of something.
Actually,
I've heard that.
That's true. Because it has a surfactant in it, which that's what it does. It's to strip your hair.
And you know, I have the belief instilled upon me that if you don't get a good lather, like your whole head's nothing but a big old ass bubble, your hair ain't clean.
I tried to use the kind that
you better wash your hair 4 times if you ain't getting that lather, man. Until you get that lather, it is not clean.
I know it's terrible for my color, but I use the Redken and it lathers because I do not feel clean with the other one I used. That just, it's soaps, but it doesn't lather. I don't know how to explain it. But
I don't know.
You want shampoos that have keratin in them and biotin in them. They're the two that are stimulating for growth.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm outlier for it, but when I'm shampooing, conditioning my hair, I have to do it before I actually soap up my body. I can't stand the sensation of shampoo and conditioner on the skin and how it makes you feel greasy and slimy and smooth and not clean. So I usually will do my hair first, then clean my body because I can't stand the sensation or the texture of shampoo and conditioner on my skin.
I always wash.
Okay, so I'm recording.
I don't know if it's.
I'm horrible.
I don't know. It dumb.
Shelly's internet went down, by the way. That's why she's out.
Oh, okay.
I shampoo and wash my hair in my husband's shower thing, you know, because it has that hose, and I just do that. And then I take baths, so I never have to worry. So when I condition, I sometimes forget to rinse down the. He'll get in and you hear shit. He's slipping off. And when I'm mad at him, I never rinse it off. Ever.
Oh. I take majority baths because I only wash my hair once or twice a month at most, and because it just gets so bad if I wash it more than that.
Well, you're not supposed to wash your hair. That's why when you go to beauticians and stuff, the people used to go once, like the old ladies, they went once a week to get a roller set. That's what you're supposed to do, is like once a week if you have sweating and stuff like that. You're not supposed to hardly wash your hair at all. The oils are supposed to be natural. Yeah. You tell that to me when I'm trying to do bangs and the shit's all slicked back like an oil rig.
I only wash mine once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do the pigments for the blue. So I do those at least once a week. And sometimes I try to do twice a week. Right now it's back to like the turquoisey blue, not the dark vivid, because I've only been doing it once.
Yeah.
And all it is a depositing conditioner. That's all it is.
Yeah.
All I did was I put the hair dye in our conditioner to help, and it's helped a lot. So at least for Andy, it didn't do shit for me.
Oh, oh shit, what was I gonna say? I forgot. That's all good.
I don't know.
Oh, it's been 6 months since I did my hair, and that hair color lasts about 6 months. I can get out of it, so I figure for $14, 6 months, I'm in.
Yeah, that's good. The hair color that James put on last night, it'll last me a good 6 to 9 months, easy.
Hell yeah, the Schwarzkopf, the good shit.
It is the bomb. I love that hair color. It is. They need to make more options in colors.
Oh hell yeah!
Did you see that Wella came out with? It's called Paint Your Hair, and
yes, I saw that.
I was like, well, let me compare this because I use Wella. That's who does the color I use, and I'm like, how does that compare? And then I saw it and I'm like, oh yeah, no. Hi,
Hello.
Wasteman's World.
Hello. Pretty good. How are you?
Getting yawny.
I'm sweating. So I gave my daughter a book. It's a educational book, you know, it's got worksheets and shit, and I laminated every sheet so she can use it multiple times. I send my husband to Walmart and I'm like, get the skinny dry erase pens, as many colors as you can, like 10 or so. This is what he came home with.
They know.
Those aren't skinny.
I said, they didn't have skinny ones? Well, they didn't have 10 colors. I'm thinking, well, like 8 is close enough. So he goes back and gets the skinny.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's easier to think.
Hey, do me a favor. If you're gonna make fun of your husband, make sure he's not in the other fucking room. All right?
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying how you overprocessed stuff.
Okay.
Hey, it's okay. Mine does it too. So
I just thought that was funny. But you know what? These would probably be better for her because they're bigger, so it's an easier grip than the smaller ones. But I want the smaller ones so she can learn to write like it's like a pencil, because that's
Right.
what the sheets are, you know?
yeah.
Because let me tell you what the shit she needs to know before she even goes in kindergarten, I didn't learn till 1st grade. So it's like ridiculous.
Oh, it's crazy now. It's just stupid, the stuff they're like, oh no, they need to know this. They need to know this. It's like, why don't I just educate my child? Thank you very much. I ended up doing that, but that's beside the point.
I'm homeschooling. She's going to be homeschooled because I'm tired of worrying if she goes to school, if some fucking crazy bastard ain't going to fall off his Fruit Loop and go in and shoot it all up.
School has gotten too political, and children don't need to learn that. They need to be educated. They need to learn, you know.
And innocence, I believe, is stripped in school because of bullying and letting it go on. You know what I mean? And, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. But,
she can go to dance class. That's how she'll get her intermingling. She can go to gymnastics, whatever she wants to do. She will get her social skills that way. But as far as it comes to her education, I want her to graduate with an associate's degree. And the only way to do that is through homeschooling, because she'll be advanced.
Right. Oh my gosh.
That's my decision. I'm sorry, maybe I should have started. That was my decision. Oh, I gotta go, ladies. I'm making pizza. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. School's so messed up nowadays. It's ridiculous. I'm glad we did ours the way that we did them. So they came out good. And they're smart.
How are you doing tonight, Jimmy?
I pulled these out because I haven't used them in eons. And I thought I need to use these.
What's that? Sorry?
They are Private Society.
I've heard of them.
They're Alter Ego and Girl Boss. They're fabulous palettes, and their quality is wonderful. And they've been sitting over there collecting dust. I really and truly need to do go through, declutter, shop my stash, all of those.
All the things.
Yes, and because I forget what I have, and I have so much stuff.
Yeah.
That, you know, I need to just. It's like, okay, I canceled my boxies.
Did you?
Yep.
I thought last month was this month was my last one, but I think. No, it was for Boxy. I think I have one more Ipsy and then I'm done. I think.
Oh, did you bulk pay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love getting skincare, but I'm to the point now that I need very specific skincare.
Yeah.
So I just want to focus on that kind of skincare. And I mean, the boxes are great to get when you're first starting out, and don't have anything, but
It can get overwhelming pretty quickly.
I have so much stuff that
Yeah.
I've bought, I've gotten out of boxes, and just, I mean, if you were to look at my room, half of my room is empty freaking boxes. I take so much to the recycling, it's insane.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can spend that $100, almost $100 that I spend every month on my Boxy accounts on indie brands that I'm really passionate about their products and really love their products and really want to support, and can actually put that money towards them instead and get what I really, 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 really want and feel passionate about, you know, what I'm buying and feel good about what I'm buying.
Mm.
So instead of getting a set of 3 brushes that look like motor brushes that supposedly cost $93, $96. Yeah, bullshit. So that's kind of where my mind was.
Yeah.
Don't blame you at all, though.
You know, it's just, there's so much stuff that I use or I don't use that I've gotten from them. I mean, it's worked out that I've been able to put it in giveaways and stuff, but even some of that stuff I haven't been able to, and luckily I've been able to give it to some friends, but even that, it's like I have drawers of, you know, excess.
Yeah.
And ultimately, you want to be spending your money on things you actually truly want, not just buying stuff for the sake of it, and then you happen to get a few things you like while the rest of it either sits gathering dust or is given on to other people. While it can have its purpose in a good place where you're able to gift on things to other people who necessarily couldn't get them for themselves. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's your money that you're still spending. And if, say, you spend $100 and you're only, with every $100 you're spending, you're only getting maybe $30 of product you actually care about.
Mm-hmm.
You're losing money.
Exactly.
Yeah. You might as well buy things you actually like, and better off getting those purchases done. And like how you were saying, if you can support indie brands and such, that's why I've been really pushing with only buying from indie brands in the last year or so, is because I feel the exact same, that my money going towards those indie brands is equally going to be much more, not only is it like obviously money for bigger corporations helps them too, but at the end of the day, they're not going to lose any sleep over not having a $100 purchase from me. While for an indie brand, that could be the difference between being able to pay rent or not.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's putting food on the table or paying an electricity bill.
Yeah, so I'd much rather help support that instead of the mega corporation.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then I don't have so much excess and feel like I am just becoming part of the consumer machine.
Yeah.
Which I am not okay with.
That's what I was telling James. I looked at my collection not long ago and was like, you got to buckle down and make much wiser, much more joyful decisions on what you're buying, because at this point I'm starting to feel a little guilty for having so much.
Right. Yeah. Well, and yeah, I mean, it's like, am I going to be able to, you know, I look at all this stuff and it's like, I haven't used a quarter of it, you know?
Yeah.
And I just keep getting more and more and more that it's, you know, the stuff that I get in Boxy is kind of like, meh, do I want it? Do I not want it? Not really. You know, I mean, yeah, it's kind of okay, but.
And that's a problem in of itself if you're bringing in such a large influx of mediocre product with very few amazing things. At what point are you just having a collection for the sake of a collection instead of it actually being something you enjoy and want to have as a hobby?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
and it kind of sucks the passion away from me wanting to come in here and be artistic and actually play with what makes me happy.
Yeah, that's why I have a really curated collection. Alongside, also, it's a lot more expensive for me to buy makeup compared to what it would be if I was in America. But
Right.
even so, I'm hyper selective with what I purchase and add to my collection, because a lot of the time I'm also equally purchasing the products for long term, not just to have the makeup, but also to keep the packaging. Because I'm pretty sure you've heard about it, but I want to eventually, when I own my own property, have like a display wall set up for all of this old makeup packaging that I've kept. Because even though I don't support Jeffrey anymore, there's some amazing things that his brand has done when it comes to
Oh, the
pushing the envelope.
packaging.
Yeah, like with packaging, with the formula, with color stories, with imagery, like all of that. And I like just looking at it. But I find sometimes my issue is equally, like, I do feel bad sometimes having so much that's not getting used. But the way I put it to Joe and said it to Joe is, at the very least, it is something that you are doing for yourself, and it's something that you find joy out of. And you don't necessarily have to get full use out of everything you purchase. But if you can say that the product is something that truly brings you joy, you find you have so much fun with it, even if you don't use it all the time. It is eons and eons worth more having those products and having fun with that and not feeling guilty about it because you're finding enjoyment out of it, than just having a ton of shit that you don't truly love or care about just for the sake of, having a lot. I'd
Right.
much rather save my money, buy an expensive Pat McGrath product, where, like, I literally have all of my expensive makeup purchases. The only one I regretted was the Urban Decay palette that I first bought, purely because it was only shimmers. I didn't have any other eyeshadows to work with outside of that palette. And I had one eyeshadow brush and the MAC Painterly Paint Pot as a base. And even when I started getting other things that I could use alongside it, because I'd started myself off with that palette in such a shitty way, I never got any enthusiasm to want to use it. And then
Yeah, it left a sour taste in your mouth.
And then by the time I actually went to go properly play with it, all the pans had gotten hard pan anyway, so I couldn't use the fucker. So, like,
Right.
it's things like that. But I still have the packaging, because not only is the packaging fucking stunning, it's a piece of art. That Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette looks like a piece of crushed purple metal. I also, like, for me, it still represents me rekindling my love and passion for makeup as an art form. And because it still was one of the first major expensive purchases I made that pushed me to where I am now with makeup. So, like, I might regret the product itself, but I still want to keep the packaging and keep it so I can still have, like, a visual of that part of the story for me. And there's things like that I want to keep. And like how I was saying with Jeffrey, don't support him anymore, but there's a lot of the especially the blood palettes, I've kept them because, one, I love the actual packaging of them to death and back, like the whole imagery of everything that goes with the blood palettes. But that was Blue Blood palette was my first major eyeshadow palette purchase outside of the Urban Decay palette. And what really started pushing me into being more social with makeup and talking with people and finding community. So for me, if anything else, it more so having them represents, again, that love and passion for makeup artistry, and then how I've been able to find like-minded people in that same community. So for me, I'm not keeping it because it's Jeffree Star. I'm keeping it because it represents something much larger for me personally.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a much bigger symbolism.
Does either one of y'all watch Samantha Ravindall?
I don't watch her often.
Well, she had her baby.
Oh, yay! Congratulations, Samantha. Being like, I don't know if you know, Jen, but I actually started properly learning how to do makeup and stuff because my half-sister loves makeup, and pretty much no one in her side of the family does, like, colourful, crazy makeup. And I bought her first makeup product, which was actually Jeffree's Blood Sugar palette. So she got spoiled for her first eyeshadow palette ever. I made sure to give her the good shit. And not only that, like, I had this
further connection with her because I was able to equally, again, it was something that we both loved, both had a passion for, and we were able to have fun with it. And not often do you get to have a love or a passion that you can share with a sibling to such an intensity without any form of outside forces
Yeah.
making that connection happen. So like it was equally something that like that, and then the finding community, that is much more important and what I cherish when it comes to those palettes. So for me, that's what they symbolize, and of course I'd want to keep that.
Yeah,
Which is
and
why
that's
I only have the
important.
blood
That's a
palettes.
much more important bond than
Yeah.
anything else. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and that's why I mainly only kept the blood palettes. I pretty much got rid of every other palette that I had of his packaging wise because I just didn't care to keep it. But I've got all the blood ones because like I've just told you, they represent something much bigger than just a love for makeup for me. There's a lot more to them. So, and plus
That's
they do
cool.
look fucking stunning. Let's not lie. They look
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
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 I don't know. I never understood the hate on Bloodlust outside of it being an awkward shape. I found it
That
looked
is
so
a
beautiful and optic.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
It
I
is
thought it looked stunning.
so gorgeous. Yeah. It is a gorgeous palette. It just looks luxe and rich and expensive.
Yeah, to
This
me,
is-
like I could understand how some people were drawing how it looked similar to like a box of chocolates or this alcohol thing. To me, it always looks like one of those fancy necklace boxes that you see in movies that are like presented to the princess of like, oh, this is the jewels that you're gonna wear when you get married. Like to me, it looked like a fabulous jewelry box.
I have a box that my pearls are in that were my grandmother's. That's the kind of box that they're in.
Yeah, like it very much reminded me of like a fancy jewelry box, and I guess that was just like at least we got that aesthetic from it. And I can understand how other people are like, oh, it looks like X, Y, or Z, but no, to me, it literally reminded me of like I expected it to be someone in a tuxedo with black gloves were carrying it towards me and
Right,
opens it,
yes.
and like as I'm applying shadows, they just stand there holding it there, looking away and aloof to everything around them. Like that's what it gives me when it comes to the packaging style. But
yeah.
And like I've even got some cheap palettes that I've kept the packaging of just because they are really pretty. There's a lot of things that I've kept just because they look pretty, but others I want to keep because I actually enjoy the art and the history behind it. Like say with Pat McGrath's lipstick tubes, I really love the Art Deco style of it, the nods that there are within that packaging to old makeup that was made years and years ago. I actually found out, funnily enough, I don't know if Pat's actual inspiration from it was specifically from it, but I was watching this video talking about like makeup through the decades, and there was a similar lipstick bullet style to what Pat McGrath's looks like, but it was a collaboration with Salvador Dali, and he had made this lipstick bullet that had the Pat McGrath lippy type thing in the middle, and it very much looks like an ancient version of the Pat McGrath lipstick. And like it's things like that. I can see these little nods to previous artists and makeup.
Well, it's like this.
And things. Yeah, like I just appreciate it. I don't necessarily have the actual use case and history of it, but I just love knowing about it. I love learning. I love seeing how it's not just powders and liquids and stuff for these people. There's art behind it. There's reasons. There's meaning. And to me, I find them equally as little pieces of art, certain like components of things. I literally just want to keep them because I think of them no different to collecting like little figurines or crystals. They are equally as like pretty to me.
Well, okay, I know that we don't necessarily like Jeffree Star, but I mean, look at these components.
I know. Oh, I'm there with you. The components of a lot of his things are just like little pieces of art.
Yeah, I mean those are gorgeous. And then like this is from the Besame. You know, this bullet lipstick is gorgeous. The artwork that's on this packaging is stunning. So, you know, and that's part of what is cool about it.
Yeah, like this
You
one,
know?
my most recent one from Pat McGrath. I don't know if you've seen it, but this is one of the new
Yes.
like that. How fucking like it just
Yeah.
blows my mind that.
I mean, I love MAC lipsticks, but they are the most boring components ever.
I know, right? At least do something like Pat McGrath. Like, come on,
Right.
I like. Oh, it's so beautiful. I literally could just die happy with these. They're so stunning, and it's funny how it's just like something so small as like a lipstick tube. I even find Jeffrey's Extreme Frost components. These are quite
Yeah.
pretty well, where it's like the colourful chrome.
Mhm.
You get so much highlighter that you never use it all ever.
I've got so much highlighter.
I
mean,
am so excited for Star Gems palettes.
I know they finally showed.
I know I saw that on
proper-
Instagram. I was
I
like,
saw her.
So I can finally say it out loud that they're doing the custom things. But no, how
Yeah.
pretty do the four that they've shown off so far look? I love the fact
oh
that
my gosh, yours, and then the first one that they showed are my two favorites for sure.
yeah, I just love the fact that because it is that customization, you can really play with what colors you want, and then because Stargem has so many varying highlighters in different ways that they work, you can really create unique palettes with it. Because I believe they've currently got like 13 highlighter shades, with more coming obviously in the future. And what they haven't fully talked about, and what I hadn't said yet as well, they're also planning on doing it that when they do more blushes and stuff, you can also add that in the palette too. So you can actually do mixes of blush and highlighters together. I know, right? How good is that? You can make custom blush highlighter palettes, and it'll be fucking stunning.
That's fabulous. That's the best.
Actually, a little thing that most people don't realize, and what you probably didn't realize as well, the palettes that you actually see that is mine has a blush in it. The bottom middle shade is the Harmonia blush. I specifically asked to have that done. At the moment, I don't know if it's going to be an offered thing, because obviously they only have one shade of the blush at the moment, and they're working on expanding it. There's other things they're working on expanding as well. They're doing some contours as well. That's all I'll say for now.
Oh my god, if you could do a full customizable face palette, how
that's the plan.
cool would be. See, and this is why I want to support indie brands, because they do cool shit like that.
I know, and I love the facts. There's the custom pan press as well, which that was a pain in the ass to get sorted. Stargem actually had to get custom pans made, because the actual normal pans that you get for eyeshadows or face products don't come in the size that the palette has. So they had to get custom pans made to fit the palette as well as the pressing plate. But I just
what a pain in the butt.
I know, right? But I like the fact that they just show that even if you are an indie brand, you can put in the effort to create unique things and actually create fun product, because they're showing that even if they don't have the crazy resources like big brands, they can still get custom pan pressing done. They can still do all that, because that seems to be almost a thing that tends to elevate brands, as if they can do things like pressings in their press pans of powders and such.
Oh yeah.
And
and that's the kind of stuff that gets people excited when, you know, and the fact that you could be able to customize your own face palette is huge, because 9 times out of 10 you end up buying a face palette and you never use all the shades that are in it, because there's always one that's too dark or too light,
Or what
And
they do is, if it is customizable in some capacity, you still get some shades that you just won't end up using, because sometimes they will do it that you have to have a certain amount of highlighters, or there might be
Yeah.
like say
Right.
with Manny's palette. While I love Manny's blush palette, you've got all of these shades that work for varieties of peoples. So unless you are able to or wants to play with colors like I will, where I can use the whole palette when I'm doing really strategic placement, most people are going to only use 2-3 pans max.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're doing it, that you can do a fully customizable palette from literally shades to the parts of the face that they're being for, I think that's going to be something that has been missing, because I can't think of anyone else that does like an actual
I use
full-on custom like that.
two of the contour shades, and then like one of the lighter shades. And then when my niece is around, she uses the darker shade because she's mixed, so she has darker skin. Otherwise the rest of them, no. I might use it a little bit for eyeshadow shade if I just take this with me, but otherwise no.
Yeah, I like the fact that, like, if you want to, you can have 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, 2 contours. Or if, say, you only have one contour and 1 blush color you like all the time, but you mix up with highlighters, you can have 1 contour, 1 blush, and then 4 highlighters.
Right, yeah.
And I love the fact that that's where it's basically going. And on top of that, if you actually were to just buy the 6 colors of what you're getting, it's actually like $20 more expensive buying them separately. So you actually save like $20 just buying it as a palette that's pre-made. I believe it's like $45 US.
That's why most people buy face palettes, is because generally they're cheaper, But like I said, you end up with colors that you don't ever use.
Yeah.
So to be able to customize it, I am so stoked for that. That's just a fabulous thing. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and I'm very much looking forward to further exploration with that concept, and doing like I was saying, if they
Spicy
can get
noodles.
it sorted, having all of the contours and blushes and such sorted, that would be amazing to have a full-on customizable face palette, not just highlighters.
Oh yeah, I love that concept. And I mean, their formula for everything that I have tried of theirs is awesome. So
yeah, they've been consistently getting better and better over time.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. In the beginning, I would say it was good, not great, but they're getting to where I would consider them great and awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that. And see, that's where I can focus. Getting rid of the boxes, I can focus on stuff like that. And like Lele's reopening on the 1st, and so I can focus a little bit more on her stuff. And so that's where my passion is supporting these people, and that's what I want to do. And and same with like Christine, I can support her lash line that she's doing, and that's I don't need crap. And like, if I want to do a giveaway on my channel, then I can get gift cards for people, or stuff like that. And then I save on shipping, because my God, it costs me like freaking insane amounts for shipping.
I understand. I obviously didn't mind doing so, because not only was it for Shelley's birthday, but she won my giveaway. But that was like a $60+ shipping just to get that relatively small box to her. And that wasn't even that large of a box, even though it did have a lot of stuff in it.
Oh, I've shipped to Australia, so I know what you're saying. I've shipped to Australia a lot. And so, yeah, actually, I definitely know.
Did you know we're not allowed to ship cereal anymore? Cereal is at the same level of being banned from shipping as drugs and alcohol is. You're not allowed to ship cereal, and you can get in big trouble for it at the moment here. No cereal!
I almost was going to add some cereal. I didn't, because the box size, it takes up too much space.
Wow. Yeah, no, my friend ships me wool yarn, and which is hilarious, because she has to have her husband do it because she's allergic to wool. So she ships me wool yarn, and I ship her coffee and chocolate.
Yeah, I think you've told me about that arrangement before, but no, when I was sending stuff to Shelley earlier in the year, I was looking at what you could and couldn't send, and it was recently added that cereal, like breakfast cereal, is a banned item for shipping.
So you can't send like cornflakes.
Nah, it's literally like it literally is listed in the same parts as drugs and alcohol.
Oh my god.
Maybe
that's
because people
hilarious.
hide drugs in it.
Maybe.
I don't know, but you're allowed other things that are easier to hide drugs inside of, other than
You could coat cornflakes in cocaine, I guess, and call it Frosted Flakes.
Woo! Frosted Flakes! Woo!
Curry one's not as spicy.
Not as spicy. Which ones do you get?
I usually get the 2 times chicken. This one I like for the chicken, but I got curry this time. It's not as spicy.
Yeah, curry generally isn't as spicy. Curry has like a more mild, smooth flavor.
No, I don't know why they banned the cereal, but no cereal. I honestly assume it's probably got to do
Our Walmart
with,
sells that one.
probably to do with shortages of food and not wanting people like sending mass amounts of cereal interstate and internationally.
Yes. That's funny. That's freaking hilarious.
We have a ban on shipping baby formula too. We have had that for years.
I think we have that here too, because like baby formula is a big freaking deal. There's more security cameras in the baby food aisle than there is anywhere else in the store.
We had to put in all 3 Walgreens I worked at. We had to put baby formula in the pharmacy because
under lock
people
and
were
key.
stealing it so much.
Yeah, for us, we have a ban because there's this weird thing where apparently there's a lot of issues in Asia with getting baby formula. So there was a weird thing where they would literally come to Australia on holiday to buy mass amounts of it to ship back and make profit. So we've literally had put bans in place, which is kind of sad.
They probably did the same thing here.
No, I've legitimately, it sounds horrible as well, but I've legitimately been going shopping, and I've watched as security has had to stop and escort some Asian men out who were literally trying to start brawling with them because they had a shopping trolley full of baby formula they were trying to buy.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. People are crazy, but here it's people steal it. Those baby formula, razor blades, like safety razor blades, you know, and
wool ball thingies, the cleaning wool ball thingies, because of meth.
Oh yeah, no, like cotton balls.
No, the wool ones, like you clean a stove or kind of like Brillo pads, but without the cleaning.
Oh shit!
Yeah, steel wool's another one, and then the Tide Pods.
Yeah,
those all have to be. Tide Pods don't have to be locked up anymore.
They used to.
Everything else has to be locked up. It's bonkers. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? What's wrong with society?
Yeah. And it's sad. I can understand when it's issues like how I was describing in Australia with the baby formula literally having issues where it was getting mass purchased and shipped overseas, and essentially Australia had to put like some enforcements in place because, you know, we kind of need the baby formula for our own baby here.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But it was, I kid you not, the amount of times, like, it didn't happen often, but I remember a couple of times of literally watching, like, police having to be called because of brawls happening because of people wanting to buy it to mass ship it.
Wow. That's
and I'm not exaggerating when I'm talking, like, big shopping trolleys overflowing with just baby formula. That's it.
We had to lock up borax. It's a powder that kills roaches because of meth. People were cutting it with meth.
You use it for laundry in your laundry too.
Yeah.
It's a laundry booster too.
Yeah, some of that shit cray. Thankfully, we're not too bad in Australia compared to what I've heard with like what they have to lock up and shit in America. But there are always some interesting ones. I don't know how common it is in America, but when it was still common to have like DVDs being sold everywhere here, almost all of them would have like these crazy safety seals put on the
yeah, all of our shit, all
all of
the
them
stuff.
But not only that, ours would also then come with an exterior clear hard case as well.
Yeah,
that was like full on
same.
magnetized shut. I'm like, my God, they're putting so much.
Ours would be behind a locked cabinet with the things that go off at the door and that big tape thing that you're talking about, James.
Yeah.
I'm like, they ain't getting these. If they do, they deserve them.
Our DVDs are not quite as bad, at least here. They are, if you're in Portland, they're like that. But here where I live, smaller town.
Well, our DVDs ain't as bad anymore just because they're not as popular, but the games are still that way.
Yeah, the games, locked case, clear plastic with the I mean, you ain't getting that shit out. No way. And then makeup all has safety things on it. Eyelashes have the safety thing, the sensors on them.
At one of the stores I was at, we not only had all those things on condoms, we had to clear tape them all shut, like with the Mama Jamma clear tape, so people wouldn't open them in the store to steal them.
Yeah. I've seen some craziness. One of the, I remember one of the funniest kind of security things I ever personally had an issue with. It was in an electronics store, and they had all of these Apple MacBooks all up in a row, and apparently their security system wasn't like any tags or anything like that were stuck to them. They were these weird USB things that if they
we had them.
If they come unplugged in any capacity, it would set them off. So anytime like you would get a little kid trying to play with a MacBook, the whole store would be screaming, and they only had that system for a couple of months. Yeah, they only had a system for a couple of months because I'm assuming they found it very annoying, because when you have like all of these computers that are tethered pretty much by a USB port, and the whole point is that they're supposed to be played with, but then you're making them literally tethered, you're going to have people fuck with them.
Yep, it's crazy.
I would always feel like I've done something wrong, even though I didn't do anything wrong when those things went off, because it's one of the most humiliating things. You're just trying to play with the computer that's on show, and then the thing starts screaming, and I don't know. Actually, one of the best/worst security ones that was similar that I saw was for iPhones, but they had to be plugged in and charging in a store that sold accessories that needed to be plugged in and out of the phone to show it working. So they literally had a security system set up in place that would go off every time they were trying to do product demos to customers. How dumb.
Yeah, they thought that one through.
Yeah. Like, we're talking, this is an iPhone that's inside this plastic case thingy that is attached to a table with these metal claws wrapped around it. And then they still feel like they need to have that USB plug thing.
It's crazy.
It's a store that was like selling accessories for electronics and stuff, and it was in a section that was literally designed for like all these Apple tools, because if you don't know, there's a whole ecosystem of like dongles that you can buy for iPhones that give you different ports. And it was like a store showing all that off, but their security system needed to be plugged in. So it's like, what's the point?
Right.
Wow, that one was, an educated idiot, as we like to say.
But my ultimate favorite security thing that I personally got to witness happen 2 times. The McDonald's I used to work at is a 24/7 store. The only day it closes is Christmas, and no one writes down the security code. And every year they've had to call the security people to come and change the code because no one remembers it every year. So they waste hundreds of dollars to call someone out to change the security code because they can't write down a 4-digit code somewhere.
That's funny. That's hilarious. You would think that the owner would at least have the code.
he owns like 5 different McDonald's chains. He's like has multiple in his franchise. That store makes like $20 million a year in profit. So
still okay. Put store number 1, this code. Store number 2, this code. Store number 3, this code. Store number 4, this code, and then lock it in your safe, dude. Dumb ass.
No, apparently that was too difficult. But I kid you not, every year without fail, they'd have to get security out there just to open it up, change the code, because once it was locked down and all sorts, no one by that time would remember. And we're talking as well, this is a store that had like 25 different managers and over 100 different normal crew members. So, and at any one point, you could have one of those 25 staff managers, while only 3 of them might be the people that are supposed to know the code, but they aren't always on staff. So they might not even be staffed or scheduled to work for like 2-3 days post-Christmas. So like there's really nothing you can do because most people aren't contactable around the Christmas period.
Wow.
So they have to pay to get access. So
That's
imagine that. You literally have to pay to access your own store yearly because you can't bother to write down a 4-digit code.
Yeah, that's rocket science there, dude.
Unless his thought process is, I'd rather lose a couple of $100 a year and then potentially lose a couple of million with having someone know the code or some dumb shit like that.
Well, like I said, store number 1, code. Store number 2, code. Put in safe.
Honestly,
put in safe deposit box if you have to. Something.
That store, mind you, the management there were sometimes not the smartest. My favorite incident, I still cannot believe to this day happened. There was he wasn't a normal management. He was the area manager for all 5 stores that the franchisee owned. So he was literally hired to help run them. And one day our store had run out of brie because at one point in time, McDonald's used to make these gourmet burgers where you could DIY it all. And we run out of brie. And he went and purchased some brie from a wholesaler or got it from somewhere, we don't know where, to then find out he bought about $2,000 worth of 6-month off brie. So he had literally just bought like thousands of dollars worth of stock of this brie.
And it all had to be chucked.
All of it was 6 months plus out of date. Every single piece. Yeah. So that was he didn't even say anything. He just stormed out. Like when he realized and like he pretty much said like, do not sell the brie. And we're like, why? And he's like, don't sell, and just walked off. He didn't answer.
I would be so pissed. I would be going back to wherever you bought it from and being like, listen, Noah.
Yeah, obviously, like, it's not really his fault, but oh my God, how to get literally, like, it would have been bad if it was like maybe 1 or 2 pieces of brie that off, but I kid you not, like thousands of dollars worth of stock. All of it was off.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, my friends, I need to go bathe before my husband gets home so I can make him dinner. So,
okie dokie.
I will see you guys later.
Have a great rest of your night.
You too. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
yes. Love you so much.
Love you so much.
Bye. See you later.